Hello, and welcome back to Fem Life. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel. 2 lucky winners get to spend 1 hour on video chat with me. Growing up, I always knew I was different from the other boys in my family. While my male cousins were roughhousing and playing sports, I found myself drawn to playing dress-up with my female cousins. It was innocent enough at first, just a game we would play when we were bored. But as I got older, I couldn't shake off the feeling that I was more comfortable in a dress than in jeans and a t-shirt. I tried to suppress these feelings, knowing that my family would never understand or accept me if they found out. So, I buried my desires and put on a facade of masculinity whenever I was around them. It worked for a while, until one fateful day when my cousin, Sebastian, stumbled upon my secret. It was a hot summer day and I was home alone, indulging in my guilty pleasure of trying on my mother's dresses. I was lost in the moment, twirling in front of the mirror when I heard the front door slam shut. I froze in panic, knowing someone was home. I quickly changed back into my regular clothes and tried to act casual as Sebastian walked into the living room. "Hey, what's up?" I asked, trying to hide the fear in my voice. Sebastian's eyes narrowed as he looked at me suspiciously. "What were you doing just now?" he asked, his tone laced with suspicion. "Nothing, just watching TV," I lied, hoping you would drop it. But Sebastian was not convinced. He walked towards my bedroom and I followed behind, my heart racing in my chest. He opened the door and saw my room in disarray. My mother's dress was lying on the bed, along with some makeup and a pair of heels. "You were trying on my mom's clothes," Sebastian exclaimed, a look of disgust on his face. I hung my head in shame, unable to explain myself. I had been caught red-handed, and I knew there was no turning back now. Sebastian regarded me with a blend of astonishment and contempt. "I can't believe this. You're a boy, how could you do this?" he exclaimed. I watched as he processed what he'd just witnessed. I prepared myself for the inevitable, knowing Sebastian's propensity for divulging secrets. As predicted, a few days later, our extended family gathered for a barbecue at my aunt's place. The atmosphere was tense, signaling that something was amiss. I attempted to avoid Sebastian's gaze, but his mischievous demeanor made me uneasy. During the meal, Sebastian suddenly stood and declared, "Everyone, I have something to share." My heart sank as all eyes focused on him. I sensed his smug satisfaction as he continued, "Our cousin here, whom we thought was just a regular guy, has a little secret." My throat tightened as he revealed my affinity for dressing up to the entire family. Gasps of shock and disapproval filled the air, and I felt the weight of their judgmental stares. I wished to vanish, but I remained rooted to the spot. "Sebastian, please stop," I pleaded, my voice barely audible. Undeterred, he persisted in humiliating me. And to add to it, he even has a nickname, Sissy Sam. The private moniker I used was now public knowledge. Tears welled in my eyes as I realized my life would never be the same. My relatives reacted with shock and disdain, some making derogatory remarks. My parents' faces reflected disappointment and shame. They had envisioned a conventional, masculine son, and I had disappointed them. Sebastian's laughter echoed as he continued his spectacle, daring me to perform sissy tasks he'd devised. With the family watching, I had no choice but to comply. I was coerced into strutting in high heels, applying lipstick and a wig, and performing a catwalk. Each task eroded my self-esteem further. But the climax was yet to come. Sebastian presented a pink, frilly dress. "Now, dear Sissy Sam, it's time for you to showcase your favorite ensemble to everyone." My cheeks flushed with embarrassment and shame as I slipped into the dress. The snickers and hushed conversations from my family felt like a stab to the heart. Forced to endure dinner while clad in the dress, I could sense their stares drilling into me. Every fiber of my being yearned to flee, yet I remained glued to my seat. As the evening progressed, I noticed a glimmer of sympathy in some relatives' eyes. But the damage was irreversible. My secret was exposed, forever altering our dynamic. The following weeks became a torment. Branded as the sissy cousin, I endured relentless teasing and mockery from my family. Even my school friends joined in, turning me into the butt of their jokes. My parents were mortified and urged me to abandon dressing up, but I couldn't deny my identity. Embracing femininity made me feel authentic, and I refused to sacrifice that to appease others. Then, unexpectedly, my cousin Sebastian extended an apology. He acknowledged the wrong in his actions and persuaded our family to cease the teasing. Grateful for his change of heart, I was taken aback by his unexpected gesture. Gradually, my family began to embrace my true self. While they may not grasp my cross-dressing, they ceased mocking and belittling me. I emerged from hiding, liberated from the fear of judgment. Sebastian and I reconciled, forging a stronger bond. Despite his past misdeeds, he evolved into my advocate within a once hostile family. Today, as an adult, I proudly embrace my identity as a cross-dresser, unapologetic and open. Though my family may not fully comprehend, their love and acceptance reaffirm my worth. And with Sebastian by my side, I navigate life with newfound confidence, staying true to myself despite external opinions. In the end, I learned that self-acceptance transcends others' perceptions. I remain steadfast in my authenticity, regardless of external scrutiny.